What is going on, guys? This is Astro and we are back with another Airmech Strike cast. And this time it is a ranked 1v1 on the map Chasm between Wolfcub on the left side in the Steampunk Osprey in the Carbon team, and his opponent will be Overkill2142 in the Classic Paladin. And he will be on the blue team. And it looks like both players going pretty standard, I would say. A little interesting to see Overkill in the Paladin. Not really a mech you see too much in the 1v1. The Osprey, pretty much one of the most popular air mech, or 1v1 air mechs, if not the most popular 1v1 air mechs. And the Osprey with the Dillo's really strong. And it looks like both players are just going to be opening super standard. Actually, Wolfcub not even trying to go for neutralize this post before coming to mid, actually going to mid first before trying to take his close outpost. And Overkill did leave some buckies over here to do the neutralizing for him while he works on mid. So Wolfcub going super aggressive here at mid, and it looks like Wolfcub actually will be trying to ferry over with the Dillos and actually ignoring his outpost, made it all of his units and all of his upkeep be allocated over here at mid. And Overkill's having a hard time dealing with it, especially since there's gaddies down and stuff now. And Overkill only with 3 Longhorn here, but it looks like the Longhorn are kind of cleaning up, killing a bunch of gaddies. But Wolfcub, as long as he still has his outpost under his control, Overkill is not going to be able to do anything. And it looks like Wolfcub actually will be end up being just taking that middle outpost for free, pretty much. Just micring over super aggressively. He is losing a lot of units though. Lost 2 gaddies. Overkill did lose 1 Longhorn of his own though. And there's roughly 6 Dillos over here, and the Buckies actually will start to pound on these Dillos. And Overkill is here harassing himself, and it looks like he's going to kill 1 at least, probably 2 over here. Actually will finish off 2 Dillos, and Wolfcub losing a lot, only 8 upkeep, 8 upkeep left, and actually losing the 3rd Dillo over there, almost losing a 4th right there, but he is there to heal and bounce around with his mech to distract the Buckies. And it looks like he will start to micro those Dillos up and see what he can get done. But Overkill now with the hammer even able to do that AoE damage to those Dillos, so Wolfcub forced to spread them around, try and get as much surround on those 2 Longhorn as he can, and almost losing another Dillo. They're forced to fly over his outpost and heal it manually instead of with his Osprey heal. And looks like Overkill is just content to just sit here and do as much damage to these Dillos as he can. The Dillos are basically paper, just dying super fast. And looks like he did lose another Dillo over there, but he still has 4 Dillos over here, and actually bringing over a Gaddy this time. The Gaddy is super effective versus the Dillos. His Dillos have low armor, and Gaddy's high DPS, low armor piercing. High DPS, low armor piercing. Dillos low armor. So Gaddies will be effective counters to Dillos, and Overkill loves to spam his Gaddies. But he's losing quite a lot there. Lost 2 Longhorn, lost a Bucky over there. This Bucky not even in range. But the Gaddies are killing just as much. I would say 2 more Dillos going down for Wolfcub, and only 9 upkeep to his name. 3 of it is in Bucky's down here, so the other 6 is in the Dillos and the Gaddy over here. And it looks like Overkill is just content to sit on this ledge. Wolfcub low. I think he really needs to neutralize the outpost. I think if Overkill can get her neutralized, he can pretty much kill everything over here. You should probably start just trying to kill the creeps inside the outpost while his units do damage over here. I think that would be the best move for him. But Overkill is just content to just sit here and shoot at Wolfcub, which is draining the energy of the outpost. So the outpost is pretty much useless other than for deploying units right now, because there is no energy over the outpost. Wolfcub can barely get any heals, and actually managing to kill the creeps inside of the outpost just by shooting it in the air. So 3 of the creeps did go down, only 1 creep left inside the outpost, and it looks like that creep is going to go down pretty soon too. If Overkill keeps firing, he's not going to keep firing. Actually, Wolfcub grabbing some more creeps to reinforce the outpost, and he's going to be just fine. 3 more creeps in the outpost. The outpost will stay carbon, and I think Overkill really made the wrong decision there. I think he should have tried really hard for the neutralized, and kept it neutralized, and then moved his units up while the outpost was neutralized. I think he would have been able to kill a bit more over there. And actually, the Buckies have finally captured close for Overkill. Finished off the last T45, and now Wolfcub kind of has a solid position here. I don't know if Overkill can really contest this too much anymore. And yeah, it looks like he is going to be pulling back, especially now that Wolfcub has Busters out on the field. Busters not going to be super paper thin like the Dillos that Wolfcub was building previously. It looks like even deploying some Buckies over here to kill the neutrals over here. And it looks like Overkill has done the same. So this is a 2-pronged Bucky attack from 2 different teams on these neutrals. And it looks like Overkill going to do quick harass, managing to snipe a Gaddy. Really good snipes coming out from Overkill. He's killed a lot of units. As soon as Wolfcub runs away, he's pretty much guaranteed to lose like a tank or something. So Wolfcub needs to be really careful about leaving this middle outpost unattended for too long. Looks like Wolfcub will start to micro up these Dillos onto this ledge. Let's see what he can get done. And look, the answer is nothing. There's 3 Longhorn over here and a Gaddy over here. 3 Dillos gonna get shredded against those numbers and compositions of units. And yeah, Wolfcub really having a hard time pushing up on this ledge. I think his best chance is maybe go for this outpost, which is relatively lightly defended, or maybe go for a fort push, or start microing up over here, building a clump, pushing in, maybe doing some pincer stuff, sniping from both sides. That would be cool. I think he needs to get some more busters out on the field, though. Only 2 is probably not going to cut it. And the Bucky's starting to do some work. Actually, artillery coming out too from Wolfcub, and these Buckies are set on T. And it's going to be 2 Buckies versus 1 Bucky at the top here. And Overkill, will he spot the Buckies? Actually, he did not spot the Buckies. Now he does spot the Buckies for sure. And Wolfcub coming over here with some cheese attempts, 4 creeps, 2 Dillos, and a flak. I don't think he's going to get too much done here, especially because Overkill is in the area. And actually a turtle coming out from Overkill to defend this outpost. The outpost will go neutral, but I don't think Wolfcub's going to be able to cap it anytime soon. And yeah, Overkill is just going to clean up everything over here with his mech fire and the units he pulled out of Q. And Wolfcub actually with brutes now, and actually there's 4 infantry there. Definitely 2 brutes and 1 creep actually, and Wolfcub managed to cap the outpost, and 2 more brutes getting socketed or placed down, and Wolfcub actually deploying some Dillos now. Overkill just constantly shooting at the outpost, trying to get that neutralized as fast as he can. There's 2 Buckies and 2 Longhorns shooting with him, and it looks like he will actually end up getting the neutralized. Wolfcub losing a lot of brutes in the process, and actually going to pull out probably right about now. And that's exactly what he's going to do, and Overkill is just going to finish off these Buckies. And Wolfcub actually using this as a distraction, because while he was doing all of that, the artillery and the Buckies pretty much cleaned up everything over here for Overkill, because he did not have any healing units out at this clump at the bottom over here. So Wolfcub doing a great job there to pretty much secure a pretty big advantage, I would say, at the mid. Actually, never mind. Upkeep's 32 to 18. But Wolfcub has the map control. He has the map control. And I think it's because he lost a lot of units early on in the game. But he's going to start microing up the artillery. And the artillery is actually not shooting at anything, I'm pretty sure. That artillery is. This one is not. Actually, now that Overkill plays 2 tanks in its range, it's going to be able to do some damage. But yeah, now Wolfcub has the high ground on this cliff over here. Overkill has the higher ground, but this is a better position to approach this outpost for Wolfcub. Now that Wolfcub is a little bit of a higher level, his heal is a lot stronger, so Overkill's harass is not going to be doing as much as it was previously. I say that as he loses another flacker to Overkill's harass. So, never mind there. Overkill still just as good at harass as ever. And actually moving out 5 Longhorn over here. And looks like he's going to try and snipe the units over here. See what he can get done. Overkill can tend to just sit on the ground with his damage aura. But Wolfcub moving all his busters back out of range of the Longhorns that he pushed out. And Overkill just with more and more Longhorn, just spreading them out everywhere. So Wolfcub having a hard time really approaching this outpost from any angles. Period. And some more infantry going down. Infantry just some creeps walking by, distracting their busters. And yeah, Wolfcub's still trying to approach these with these Dillos. I really think he needs more busters. Just micro up the busters. Needs some AA to prevent Overkill from just sitting on the ground forever, distracting all of his busters forever while his Longhorns do damage. I think some AA plus busters, best move here. Maybe even a Tesla Tower if he has it. Some Gaddies maybe. To something to be that kind of counter mech unit presence, so that Overkill can't just kind of dance around on the ground here, because that's basically what he's been doing with the Paladin Aura, and it's been working so far. So, should be interesting. Actually, a bunch of creeps over here at the top. Creeps kind of just stacking. And they managed to pretty much neutralize this outpost. And actually, the creeps will just walk in and take this outpost. And there's a lot of creeps here. Like, a lot of creeps. That was like, how much? Probably like 3 waves worth of creeps. Yeah, exactly 3 waves worth of creeps. And creeps will actually finish off the turtle over here. So, Overkill losing a turtle. And might lose Longhorn? No, probably won't lose Longhorn. But forced to ferry over some Longhorn to the top to defend what he thought was a cheese, probably. But in that small moment or small window, Wolfcub has managed to move all his units up to this top outpost and neutralize that. And Overkill has 41 upkeep, and I didn't even notice all this upkeeps in assassins over here at the fort, and I thought it was in tanks or something, you know, but it turns out it was actually an assassin. So Overkill looks like, oh my god, Overkill is going for the fort kill. Is that what he's doing, or is he just trying to neutralize mid? I'm not really sure, but it looks like he's just pushing in a bunch of tanks to mid over here, and mid will actually be neutralized for sure, 100%. And he has these assassins to use, and he's still not using them. I think they're just for fort defense, maybe. But the middle outpost has been neutralized for Wolfcub, but he has managed to take Overkill's forward. So this is a really, really, really interesting move coming out of Overkill. But these Longhorns pretty much unsupported other than Overkill's own mech, and he has to go back for energy soon, and actually dropping a Longhorn even on the heavy mines, so the Longhorn explodes. But he does have 2 Longhorn over here, and it looks like he's going to get the neutral over here as well. So 2 outposts neutralized for Wolfcub. Needs to bring some creeps over to socket, needs to kill these 2 Longhorn over here, and it looks like Overkill is just going to ferry the Longhorn back actually. And yeah, out of energy, can't really do much, and all those Longhorn that he brought over here just dying pretty much, losing like a few there, 4 over here. And yeah, it's not looking that great for Overkill. This outpost actually about to be neutralized yet again by the creeps, just the creeps alone. And Overkill has pushed out these assassins actually, and these assassins are going to do work because there's only Dillos here, no Gaddies being brought up, and actually Wolfcub only bringing over even more Dillos. And actually the assassin just placed on follow, and the assassins are kind of killing everything actually. Wolfcub really can't survive right here, and it looks like Overkill has managed to take back his close. Wow, what a crazy turn of events. And it looks like he's just going to start to work on mid again, actually just patrolling the assassins in, but there's a lot of Gaddies here. I think he needs to be careful. The assassins focusing the Gaddies down first, and actually are going to kill the Gaddies, and wow, the assassins are going to kill everything here. Wow, the assassins killing so much. Oh my god, they killed like 2 artillery, a buster, 2 busters now. Another buster about to go down. Wolfcub needs to save it, is going to save it just in time. But now that Wolfcub has Goliaths and Tesla Towers and stuff, I don't think Overkill is going to be able to stand up to this too much. He has a few tangos left, and he's just kind of auto deploying them on follow. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, that was a really cool move, stacking the assassins at the fortress and then using the assassins to pretty much clean everything. Assassins do work against Dillos, which is pretty much all Wolfcub had before. But now Wolfcub has a really good team composition. A lot of Gaddies, a lot of Tesla Towers. That assassin trick will not work again. And Overkill needs to come up with more ideas like that if he wants to claw his way back into this game. So more creeps being deployed to the top, and actually heavy mines coming out on the bridge. I don't think Overkill saw that. So this tango push that Overkill is massing, I don't know if it's going to be uber effective, and actually bringing up everything over to mid. And he needs to get the neutralized on the outpost. I think if he gets the neutralized on the outpost, this would be really good for him. But he's not really focusing the outpost, instead trying to kill as many units as he can. And Overkill just moving his tanks back or forward. I don't know. All the tangos are just on forward or on follow. He needs to neutralize the outpost, and outpost will go down right about now. And now that it's neutral, I think Overkill has a chance. Maybe he needs some more units here. I think he needs to be building more Longhorn and stuff, and the creeps just keep neutralizing this outpost, which is not working in Overkill's favor because he's losing a lot of credits because these creeps just kind of keep walking in. I think he needs to place the Longhorn on this side or something, and Overkill definitely thought this was a cheese and brought over 3 Longhorn to follow. And yeah, placing the Longhorn on the other side now. No, just picking up more Longhorn and tangos, placing the tangos on follow. Maybe, I don't know, creeps on follow, tangos on follow, everything on follow. Or Wolfcub meantime has moved up to this outpost. Overkill gonna lose a Gaddy for sure. I don't think Overkill saw the heavy mines up top. Maybe he did, who knows. But it looks like he's gonna try and approach mid again, and is gonna get the neutral on mid probably real soon. And he has a lot of stuff following him, and a lot of the tangos actually did get just wiped out by the heavy mines up top. So that's unfortunate for Overkill. Actually has more assassins even on auto deploy. So Overkill using this a lot of like random light unit stuff to claw his way back into this game, but I don't know if it's working too much. Oh, if he had like an artillery or something here and just kept distracting Wolfcub everywhere, maybe he could get some units killed here while Wolfcub was distracted. But I don't know what his end game goal is here. And yeah, Wolfcub's definitely stacking goalies, so just going to push all the goalies on wide to the fort, and this is going to end the game for sure, unless Overkill comes to respond. And I don't think he's scouted this yet at all yet. Actually, Wolfcub has been absent for quite some time, and Overkill, is he going to see it? Is he going to see it? Is he going to see it? I think he sees it. No, he does not see it. He does not see it. No. He sees it now. He hears the fort damage sound, and actually coming back with a lot of defense. And there's a lot of tangos and assassins and random stuff here. So I think he has a decent shot at defense, especially with the attack boost and the hammer and stuff. I don't know if Wolfcub is going to be able to get the finish. Actually, Wolfcub placing all of his units on C, which was the smart move here, because the tanks will now attack everything over here instead of just focusing down the fort. And actually, he's losing a lot of units. A lot of these goalies are dying, especially to the assassins. Assassins with attack boost aura as well. And there's two Longhorn here and a bunch of tangos and stuff too. And yeah, Wolfcub definitely losing out on that exchange. Overkill with 12 upkeep left, but he did manage to defend his fort without losing really any fort health, only about like 10%, like 10-15%. And yeah, he's gonna snipe another Gaddy, and now he's just gonna pull up his units back. And oh, missing the Longhorn. Is it good to save it? Yeah, he is actually gonna end up saving the Longhorn, but at what cost? Now he has like no upkeep, And Wolfcub has been racking in the credits this whole time. And now Wolfcub is just going to micro up the artillery and slowly micro up onto this fort. And yeah, it looks like Overkill actually is just going to surrender, seeing that he has basically no chance at retaking this game. But wow, what an effort from Overkill. Wow, he almost did it. Almost clawed his way back into that game. But Wolfcub playing really meta, really well, using that Osprey to its best advantage and taking this win over Overkill2142. So well played to both players. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys had a cool replay like this game, please submit it in the replay submission form in the description. And yeah, I will probably get around to casting it. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Peace. This has been Astro. See you guys later.